are you doing? Was everything good? Everything fine? Well, welcome back to this Tuesday, a next installation of getting filled in with JT, because JT is he is the cream in the creme brulee. He is the filling inside a milfooey. He is the gooey inside the pooey. But no, that is incorrect. Anyway, so first and foremost, before we get right into the show, I must indicate to you guys, do I not look like I have become a little bit slimmer, a little bit more slender, a little bit more Bollywood style? You will be going, but JT, what happened? It has only been 2 weeks. How much weight did you really drop? I have dropped 25 pounds. Now you might be going, JT, how in the world did you do that? I will not talk about that now. We will have that discussion at some other time. Today, I am here to talk about something much more invigorating. We're going to talk about how you, the people watching on the other sides in the universes, and if aliens ever come down and they were to watch this and to refer to this, they'd come to me. So they'd be going, how to save money? You'd be going, well, JT, I already know how to save money. I'll be like, no, you don't. You do not know how to save money like a true brownie. So I will teach you how to do it the brown style. Step number 1, don't go out. I mean, just don't go out. I mean, you'll have friends. They'll come over. They'll be like, hey, man, let's go out. Let's go have a good time. Let's go party. Let's go sharty. Let's go, get a little bit of, the drinky winky. And your answer to that is no. And you'll be going, but JT, I need to be social. Yes, you also need to be broke, right? No, you don't. This is where you kind of save. Every little penny counts. Point number 2. Don't touch the booze. You'll be like, but JT, I like to touch the booze. I like to touch boobs too. Well, I do that quite a lot, but the point of the matter is, I'm not focusing on number 2 here. I'm talking about number 1. You'll be like, but hey, wait a second. Sometimes you like to go, you'll just kick back, have a little bit of it's tied into the socializing. Well, guess what? You don't know. I'd be surprised. You know what to know my weapon of choice? Water. That is all I drink. Water. Step number 3. Now you might be going, but JT, okay, fine. You're talking about the drink, but what about the food? This is exactly what my case in point is. You will be like, why are Indians vegetarian? And you'll be like, this is going to offend so many people. But I'm going to say it anyway. You want to know how you can save a lot of money? Forget the meat. Get on to the potato bandwagon. You'll be like, but potatoes are cheap. They are fulfilling. You can have tell me anyone who's been able to eat 30 potatoes in one sitting, and I'll tell them that you are now the president of Yugoslavia or whatever the people who eat the potatoes. I think it's the Irish. Anyway, the point is that the potato it is a filling, it is a very cheap, and at the same time, you'll be like, I didn't spend like $20 on that meat or that dish. You'll be like, well, JT, that's pretty good advice. Who ever heard of becoming broke just by eating celery? Number 4. Send your girlfriend virtual flowers. You'll be like, but JT, what do you mean by that? I'll be like, basically, instead of actually buying flowers and then be like, there goes $40 out of my pocket, send it to her via the emails. It'll even show up. Girls are digital these days. Everyone is digital. You just send it via the digital. And then, I'm sure she'll be very happy about that. Step number 5. Once the girlfriend has broken up with you because the only thing you have sent has been digital flowers, and you don't now you don't have a girlfriend, you are now basically saving a lot of money. I mean, granted, you're going to be, you'll be like, but JT, this has actually put me in a much worse situation. I don't have my companion. I don't know who I can talk to now. I am becoming a little bit crazy. I'm having conversations with myself on whether I should jump off the top of a building or not. Step number 6. Well, now that you've become all weird and that you're having dark thoughts, I suggest you just start crying. I mean, don't do anything else. Don't, just sit at your home and just be like, just do that. That'll be a good fake. That, a good hour of after that, you'll be like, I feel so much more relieved. Because, when you go, when you make that face and you make that noise, it is very releasing. It is like the yoga of your nuts. Or in your case of the ladies, the yoga of the V. You know what I mean? It is basically, you just let it out. You just let it all out. And then you'll be like, but JT, how did this help me? I'll tell you how it helped you. You didn't need to go to a therapist. Nowadays, everyone is like, I basically, my daddy didn't hug me when I was in the 5th grade, and that's why I ended up becoming a little bit crazy. Well, guess what? You don't need to get no therapist for that. JT has told you the solution. It is basically Step number 7. Now, if you're having suicidal thoughts and you're thinking to myself, my God, I don't really think I can deal with this life anymore. I just can't handle it. Everything's going crazy. Everything's going mental. My suggestion is watch Groundhog Day. Now you'll be like, but JT, what is Groundhog Groundhog Day have to do with the situation that I'm currently in? It doesn't have anything to do with the situation, but if you really watch it with like deep, insightful thought, you realize that that guy is going through the same situation day in and day out, every day. And you realize in the beginning, he was a dick. And then after that, he became a really good guy. He was like helping people. Then he really fell in, what is the key word? Fell in love. He fell in love with his main actress. I mean, not literally. I don't know what happened. Literally, I mean, outside the filming. Anyway, the point I'm trying to say is that the character fell in love with the female character. And it was only after he found the true essence of the meaning of love that he broke down all the barriers and all of that. So the point is, JT, like, how do you save money? How do you save this? I don't know. I mean, there was a point. The point is that if you have someone special, let them know that they are special. And if they don't come back, then leave it up to God. Tip number 8. Now, after you've become a good person, and you've been like, okay, JT, I've become a good person, how is this going to help me now? You'll realize that because of all the positivities that is coming out within you, you will have things that are negative that will be attacking you. And then you'll start to think, oh my God, I have so much negativity. I need to start spending money to make myself feel good. I need to start spending money to start doing this. But you know what? Now you will have broken that chain of command. You will basically be an ability, because you are feeling, you're beaming inside by being a very good person, that even if you feel the temptation of having to spend on something that is going to hurt you or make you feel horrible or make you feel bad, you will be like, no, I do not need these things. And automatically, you will be saving the money. You'll be like, JT, I never thought of it that way. And I'll be like, well, of course you didn't, because you didn't have JT in your life before. Now you've got me, and I've got you, and we're going to take it all the way up to... We're going to take it somewhere. We're going to go to the... Well, usually people try to go to the moon. Let's go beyond the moon, beyond the stars, beyond... I don't know what's beyond anything else beyond there, but you know what? My face will be there. So with that being said, you're like, but JT, you've given us a genius idea. But basically, by watching this movie and realizing all of these things, if I'm a good person, I can automatically save money. If you are balanced and controlled within, and you've got your inner kung fu, you know what I mean? You're going to be on top of the game. Guys, that's our time. I hope you enjoyed this show. If you find anything funny, please let me know what you enjoyed. If you didn't like anything, also please let me know, because it's good to get, I'm refining and defining, and if all of the things that it's entertaining. So that is the case with this. Please again, make sure you do the comment, the subscribe, the share, the care, and the like. The like is very important, okay? If you watch it, you gotta like it. Now don't be one of those guys that like scrolls in and you're like, and then you just move on, okay? Just make sure you do the liking. Until then, my friends, I will see you this coming Tuesday, and this coming Thursday, there is some kind of a vlog going to happen. I don't know how it's going to happen, because it's going to involve traveling, and I don't know how, I don't even know if the place I'm going to is going to support, I don't know. Basically, I hope I have the ability to do this, and we'll see if it will work. And if it does not work, 1,000 apologies.